pineapple shake the tree? Which pineapple break coffee? Jump up and down and to their knees. Come and dance every night. Sing with a hula melody. I can do. Which pineapple shake the tree? Which pineapple break coffee? To the left, to the right. Jump up and down and to their knees. Come and dance every night. Sing with a hula melody.
So, okay, well, Dean from Black Lace, welcome to the RMN Podcast. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you, Rory. I'm very well. Had a bit of a run round today, but we're here now and everything's good.
Actually, that was it. I mean, prior to the interview, I was driving in the car, and you know, you're getting stuck, and it just continues and continues and continues, and everything that you think, oh, well, that's it now, clear, and then you hit another bit of traffic, and
yeah. Anyway, we're here now. That's the main thing.
We're here now. So let me tell let me get into your career, Dean, because I mean, it's quite a fascinating one. I mean, years back, I used to dance on a television show called The Hitman and Her.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Which was a Pete Waterman's thing, and obviously at that time, a lot of black music was played at the clubs, and you know, so I remember all the music coming out all the time. But how did you get involved with Black Lace? What was the first moments for you?
Well, I've known Black Lace from the early days of starting my career back in the working men's clubs up in the northeast and up in Scotland there, and Wales, South Wales, North Wales, all over the UK, and we did our apprenticeship back then. And Alan Barton, who was the lead singer in Black Lace, sadly he's not with us anymore, but he had a terrible coach crash in Germany. And but Alan and I go back, we were 15 years old, and I used to be in a 9-piece soul band.
Wow.
And, it was great times. And our guitarist left, so Alan Barton was a very good friend of mine, and I knew he was in between bands at the time. And I said to Alan, we need a guitarist. Would you like to join us for a few months? And he said, wow, that's brilliant, Dean. Yeah, I'd love to do it. It's a great band. So he said, when do you want me to start? I said, tomorrow. So we stayed up all night. I showed him all the chords on the guitar and everything else, and all the harmonies and stuff, and all the songs. And funnily enough, he joined us, and he stayed with us for about 6 months, maybe more than that. And then years went by, and Alan formed Black Lace for the Eurovision in 1979. And they was a 5-piece at the time. And then Alan and Colin left to be a duo back in the 80s, early 80s. And I used to do a bit of percussion with them and everything, backing vocals at the time, with them just being a 2-piece. So, and we stayed friends all that time. And then Alan and Colin had a bit of a fallout, and Colin left, and Alan phoned me up. He said, I'd like you to join Black Lace. So when I thought about it for a second or two, I think, great, fantastic. When do you want me to start? He said, tomorrow. So we were top of the bill at Wakefield Theatre Club at the time, back in the 80s, 1985, Christmas time of that year. And everything happened for me. We made albums together. We made singles together. We made a film called Rita Sue and Bob 2. We were in the film as well.
I remember the film. Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah.
And
that was quite a sexy movie, if I remember rightly.
It was like a cult film, really. It was Thatcher's Britain, wasn't it, back in the 80s? And it was all about two babysitters going off with the man in the house, you know, and George Costigan played Bob, and we all became friends, and there was quite a few stars came out of that film. Yeah. But yeah, we did that. We did Spitting Image. We did. They made the puppets of us at the time and everything else with the chicken song. Yeah, wave your chicken in the air.